Okay guys, we got a 2000 Dodge Ram 1500 series. What I've got is a P0720, which is output speed sensor circuit. On the output speed sensor circuit, on a 2000 model four-wheel drive, you'll have two output speed circuits. You'll have one that will control your speedometer, and then you have one that will be on the extension housing of the transmission. So taking this truck down the road, I can tell that the it's not the speedometer circuit, because the speedometer is working just fine. As we're going down the road, the speedometer is reading right. So we're going to change the output speed sensor, but I wanted to show you what the actions of this output speed sensor circuit is. So I'm going to start the truck up, we're going to take it down the road, and we're going to see what these symptoms are on this output speed sensor. Okay, so we're taking off down the road. You can see the RPMs. If you watch the RPMs, you'll notice that that we're not shifting. You see here, we have no shift. I'm just going to play around with this a little bit and see if it will eventually shift. Let's see here. I'm trying to drive and video this at the same time, so let's see what happens here. Oh, there it went. It shifted. So so the speed sensor was knocked out when I first took off, and now I have all the gears. So having all the gears like that and giving an output speed sensor, then more than likely on a cold start, this output speed sensor is giving this customer issues, and that's what's causing the light to come on and not to shift. So we're going to put that speed sensor in, we're going to take it down the road again and see what happens. Okay guys, right there's the sensor we're interested in. You see the transmission pan here, and then you just look right straight back towards the cross member, and you see the sensor that we're after is right up in there. So okay guys, so there's the sensor. I've already broke it loose. It takes a 1-inch socket to get it out of there, or a wrench. I have done them with the wrench before. Just unscrew it. You could have a little bit of fluid come out of there, but as you can see, not anything on this one. But anyway, there's the sensor that we're going to be replacing, and you can see this one's broke off, so that's pretty much shows what's going on with it. We're going to put a sensor on it and see what happens. Okay guys, before you install the new sensor up in there, just make sure that it has the seal on it so that it doesn't leak once you get it back in there. And we're going to put this sensor in and see what happens. Okay guys, we got the sensor back up in there, got the wiring hooked back up. I usually check wiring on everything. I just kind of glanced at this, but the way the actions with this is it wouldn't work when it was cold, and then once the transmission warmed up, got up to a certain speed, then it would start working. So normally that's not electrical, that's not anything that would be shorting out, because usually if a wire is shorting out, then it's more than likely going to start out not working right, and then it's never going to get any better. So so anyway, let's take this thing down the road and see what happens. Okay guys, I got the output speed sensor on. We're going to take it down the road here. I want to see it shift out. There you have it, shifted out first second, right on up. Everything is working just the way it's supposed to work. And so that output speed sensor, we don't have any codes back in the computer. As you can see there, no fault codes.